78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. Well. Romero loses to Aesop Cruz in a real entertaining fight on PBC's first pay-per-view over on Amazon Prime. Shout out to the PBC for putting on a good show. Now, what's next for Rolly? I know the main question is what's really next for Aesop Cruz since he's the WBA champion now. And I'd rather the belts be in Aesop Cruz's hands. Aesop Cruz is being handled by, what's the guy, Sean, what's the dude's name? You know, the Pacquiao people, you know. He being handled by them guys. So Aesop will have a better opportunity for fights to be made, unification matchups, you know, stuff. There's a lot of mixing and matching that can be done right now at 140. Devin Haney is set to face Ryan Garcia, you know, that's next month in a couple of weeks from now on April 20th over in the Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York, you dig? And then you'll have Super Matisse fighting some guy, you know, Teofimo Lopez got another belt. He's going to be fighting somebody else. So eventually, you know, these champions are going to have to start making these fights happen, unification matchups. And Devin the Dream Haney has already stated that he wants to be undisputed at 140 pounds. That's his next mission. This is why I rock with Devin. I'm sorry, bro. The man just talked like a grown man. He talked like a fighter. He talked like he really about this business, and then he go out and not just talk about it, but he go out and does it. You know what I'm saying? He goes out and tries to make these fights. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I rock with him. But I'm sure Aesop Cruz, you know, will step up and fight some of these guys as well. Now, Rolly Romero, what's next with Rolly? All right. I got a suggestion. Just hear me out now. I think Rolly should move to 147. I think Rolly should move to 147. He's a big kid. You know what I mean? You know, sure, he could stay at 140 with the right training and conditioning and stuff like that. He can still make 140. That's not the issue. But Rolly needs to try to get him another payday and then go somewhere and sit down. You know what I'm saying? That's what he needs to try to do, because boxing is just not his thing. You know, of course the kid can fight a little bit. He got some power in his punches. But you know, Rolly is not. He's just not an elite fighter. He got an elite mouthpiece. He got a wicked mouthpiece. But when it comes to that ring, his defense is just, you know, he make a lot of goofy mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Rolly should go to 147. Make it interesting. You know what I mean? I'm looking at Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner is supposed to be fighting Blair Cobb, which is going to be a wonderful, wonderful show. Not just in the ring, but the press conference, the build up to all of that. Broner versus Cobb is a wonderful fight. Talking about entertainment for the fans, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be it. And I want to see it. And I think I would love to see Rolly Romero versus the winner of Adrien Broner versus Blair Cobb. You know, I'm rooting for AB. You know, look, man, AB be getting on my nerve with some of the stuff he was doing. Like that little rant he went on with old girl Alicia Baumgardner was just ridiculous, man. It was just ridiculous, man. But I like Adrien Broner. Yeah, that little Broner be throwing. He be messing up his own money, man. He be messing up his bag, messing up, you know, his fan support, just doing goofy stuff, man. But I can't stand Blair Cobb. I like Broner more than I like Blair Cobb. I don't like Blair Cobb at all. You know what I'm saying? Blair Cobb is Ice-T long lost son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But that's what he looked like, at least. And you know, Blair Cobb should have been in the WWE. He got that mouthpiece. He be talking crazy. All of them got the mouthpiece to talk crazy. All of them got that little Hector Camacho and, you know, Broner, Blair Cobb, and Rolly. So I think this will get Broner back to where he need to be. You let Broner whoop on the boy Blair Cobb. Well, you know, Blair Cobb might whoop Broner though. You never know. Because Broner don't really let his hands go. And Blair Cobb gonna be busy. He's gonna be a busybody up in that ring against Broner. if that fight does take place. Blair Cobb gonna be busy, so he might outwork Broner. I don't know, but hopefully Broner beat him. And from there, after Broner beat him, we can see Romero step in there with Adrien the Problem Broner. Right? Then after that, if somebody free, you can just let Devin Haney or somebody whoop on Adrien Broner. That's what I think should happen. Easy breezy, But yeah, Teofimo Lopez at 140. He has one of the belts. He's been ducking and dodging for a while. Now Teo gives the illusion like he want to fight the best and stuff like that by calling out Terrence Crawford, calling out Jerron Boots, and it's like, bro, you got work at 140, fam. You got work at 140. You ain't looking to do no work at 140? Like, what did you calling out these guys for? You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to 147, then go up there. But you bluffing. Stop all the bluffing, man. You know what I'm saying? And you already know Terrence Crawford is moving to 154 or 160 or whatever he's doing, but you know he ain't staying at 147. So what do you want to do, T.O.? This is what you got to decide. You know what I mean? We want to know. Fans want to know. Tired of all these stunts and shenanigans that these fighters is pulling. But yeah, Rolly, I didn't see Rolly talk at the press conference last night. What did he do? Run off or something? He didn't want no smoke with the media. And that's how these guys be doing, man. They talk a good game, run their mouth before the fight. Then when somebody shut their mouth, they want to go hide and duck. You know what I mean? Duck the smoke from the press conference because they're embarrassed. Stop talking crazy. I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad. If you're gonna be a salesman and you're gonna let your mouth sell these fights, you know what I mean? Then you gotta be a man about your L's. You gotta be able to say, hey man, you know what? The better man won tonight, man. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah, whatever. Now I see Gervonta Tank Davis on social media. Gervonta Tank Davis, he was rooting for Rolly. Talking about Rolly gonna knock out Cruz, and it didn't happen. I don't know why Mayweather Promotions and Rolly and the PBC is so high, like think so highly of Rolly, man. Like Rolly trash, bro. He's not good. He's just not. Rolly he's just not a good fighter, man. Like, he talk a good game and he can punch hard, but he's not a good fighter. And the PBC keep Rolly, Leonard Elby, Rolly good, man. Like Rolly, you ain't gonna just be able to beat Rolly unless you got something to keep him. Who can beat Rolly outside the tank? Shut up, man. It's ridiculous. Everybody know that. But regardless of the fact, I'm glad PBC had a successful Amazon Prime debut. I think a lot of people, nobody felt like they got robbed. You know what I mean? With all the fights. Shout out to Aristandy Laura, man. Old school OG. Aristandy Laura, he an OG now. Laura then won his fight, second round knockout. I missed the fight, bro. I ain't gonna run the light out here. It's the wrong neighborhood to be running lights. Wrong neighborhood to be running the red light. They pop up out of nowhere. Ha ha ha! I got you, boy. Chewing tobacco. Got you, boy. Step on out the vehicle, why don't you? Yeah, I'm gonna relax over here. But Rolly Romero was never that good. But I'm glad that the PBC had a good outing. Aristandy Laura, shout out to him for his performance. I still gotta go back and watch the fight because I took a phone call, stepped away from the TV, I come back and the fight over with. Laura done put somebody in the dirt, quick, fast, and hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad Laura's still putting in work because Aristandy Laura, one of the most ducked fighters in boxing history. Look at, see, I told y'all, look at, see the police over there? Ducked off. That's what they do. Laura, one of the most ducked fighters in boxing history. You know what I mean? And he's one of the new black murderers rolled back in a couple years back when didn't nobody want to fight him. Triple G just ducked him recently. Triple G, this man, Triple G gave up a title, gave up his belt in order to avoid Aristandy Laura. That's how serious the smoke is from Laura. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, didn't nobody give Lord props for that? Didn't nobody scold Triple G except for me? And then when I scold them, they say I'm a race man. He's a race baiter. He's calling out Triple G for ducking. Yeah, you know, he's clearly just being biased because Laura's black and he's a black. Yeah, that's what they talk about. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, where's Triple G now? Somewhere hiding. Man, they gave up 2 belts in the middle of the division to avoid any real competition. You know what I'm saying? But the PBC next card, hopefully they get this Gervonta Davis Frank Martin fight off the ground. Hopefully they get that one, Gervonta Davis Frank Martin fight. I'm hearing rumors that the undercard gonna have David Benavidez on there. That sounds like they trying to make some fire cards, man. Sound like they trying to make some heat, some fire, and I'm with it. I'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? I'll support it if well, I'll watch it. I ain't gonna make no commitment to buying it just yet, because until they stop all this ducking they doing over there. You know, I don't really want to support. You know, I'm tempted to buy it because I'm a boxing fan, but then I gotta remember, you know what I'm saying, to stay on code because they be doing some weirdo type of time. You know, I'm talking about staying on code as a boxing fan because they be doing some weirdo stuff, man, over there. You know, they don't want to make no good fights, telling us, you know, like how they, you know, the whole Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis situation is irritating, man. Like that fight should have been happening. They should at least be talking positive about the fight happening, and they're not. You know, trying to lowball or blacklist Terrence Crawford is ridiculous. You know, just trying all kinds of different shenanigans. You know, hurting the sport of boxing. So, you know, we'll see what happens, man. But anyway, man, I'm finna get up here and go up in this store. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute, man. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC, man. I'm up out of here. Deuces.